I moved to the city last week. It is my first time living alone. I was happy, but also a little scared. Everything here is new for me. New street, new bus, new people. I told myself, don't worry, you are strong, you can do it. The apartment is small, but it is nice. There is a park across the street. There is a bakery on the corner. I love the smell of bread in the morning. My room is warm and quiet. I put my books, my laptop, and a photo of my cat on the table. The rent is cheap, so I have a roommate. I don't know him yet. The landlord said, he is quiet, he is polite. I thought, okay, good. I just want someone clean and calm, and maybe someone who does not play loud music at night. For 2 days, I was alone. My roommate was not home yet. I drank tea and listened to soft music. I looked out the window a lot. On the third day, I was reading a book when I heard the door open. I stood still. He was here. He had one suitcase. He wore sunglasses. At night, he also had a small green cactus in his hand. Hi, he said. I'm Jack. He smiled. It was a strange smile. Nice to meet you. But my voice sounded too high and funny.
My name is Jack. I don't talk a lot. I like quiet places. I like tea. And I like plants. I have one cactus. His name is Bob. Bob is green and small. He doesn't talk much, just like me. I saw my new roommate. She looked nice. She said hello. Her voice was a little funny. Maybe she was nervous. I was also a little nervous, but I smiled. That always helps. The apartment was clean. I like that. I put my suitcase in my room. I put Bob the cactus on the windowsill. He likes the sun. I said, "This is a good place, Bob." Bob didn't say anything, of course. I cooked pasta that night. I asked my roommate, "Do you want some?" She said yes. We ate together. It was quiet, but not bad. She told me about her cat. I told her I don't like cats. I like birds. She laughed. At night, I watched a movie on my laptop. I wore headphones. I don't like loud sounds. Then I heard something. A soft sound from the kitchen, like a bell. I went to look, but no one was there. Strange. The next day, my roommate left early. She had a big bag and a coffee. I stayed home. I like mornings. The sun was in the window. Bob the cactus looked happy. I cleaned the kitchen and made toast. After lunch, I heard the bell again. Ding, ding. It came from the cupboard. I opened it. Nothing, just plates. I looked around. No one was there. I smiled. Maybe Bob is magic, I said. At 6 p.m., my roommate came home. She looked tired. I asked, "Do you want tea?" She said, "Yes, please." We sat at the table. She looked at Bob and said, "That's a nice cactus." I said, "His name is Bob." She laughed. "That's a funny name," she said. "He is a funny plant," I answered. Then we heard it. Ding, ding. The bell sound again. Her eyes got big. "What is that?" she asked. I said, "I don't know." We looked in the kitchen. No bell, no phone, no timer, nothing. She said, "Do you have ghosts?" I smiled. "Only quiet ones," she said. "That's not funny." But I think she was smiling too. That night I could not sleep. I heard the bell again. Ding, ding. It was soft but clear. I went to the kitchen. The light was off. The fridge was humming. Everything looked normal. Then I saw it. A small note on the fridge. I didn't put it there. The note said, "Don't open the red box." I didn't have a red box. I looked around. Nothing red. I took the note and put it in my pocket. In the morning, I made pancakes. My roommate walked in and said, "Yum, smells good." I smiled and gave her a plate. Then I asked, "Do you have a red box?" She looked at me. "No." "Why?" I showed her the note. She read it and laughed. "That's weird," she said. "Maybe someone is playing a joke." I nodded. "Maybe Bob wrote it." She looked at Bob. "He does look a bit mysterious." That afternoon, I went to take out the trash. Near the back door, I saw something red, a small box. It was just sitting there. I looked left. I looked right. No one. I picked it up. I did not open it. Not yet. I took the red box inside. My hands were cold. My heart was fast. I put the box on the table. My roommate looked at me. "Is that it?" I nodded. "Yes," she said. "Well, let's open it together." We sat down. Slowly, I opened the lid. Inside was a small bell, a tiny notebook, and a photo. The bell looked old. The notebook was full of drawings. The photo showed a woman and a cactus, just like Bob. My roommate smiled. Maybe the last person who lived here left this, she said. Maybe she loved plants too. I looked at the notebook. One page said, "Take care of Bob, he likes music." I smiled. "So that's the secret," she laughed. "Bob is a music lover." I said, "That's why he rang the bell. He was bored." She said, "Let's play music every morning for Bob." I said, "Yes, and pancakes too." She agreed. Now we are friends. We drink tea, play music for Bob, and wait to hear the bell. Bob is happy. We are happy. And the red box, it stays on the shelf, just in case Bob wants to tell us another secret someday.